Hey everybody, I'm Dan McClellan. I'm a scholar of the Bible and religion. Let's take a look at a video.
Largest study about the effect of the Bible on people's lives was conducted a couple years ago by the Institute for Biblical Research.
So none of this is accurate. What is accurate is that 15 years ago, the Center for Bible Engagement ran a survey.
And they studied the effect of reading the scriptures on somebody's life depending on how many days a week they read it.
This is also entirely wrong. They did not study the effects of reading the Bible so many days a week on people's behavior. They conducted a survey where they asked people how many days a week they read the Bible, and then they asked them other questions about behaviors and satisfaction and happiness and things like that. And then they observed correlations, which has absolutely nothing to do with effects until you actually go in and study effects, which this survey did not do.
Now, here's what they found. If somebody reads the Bible just one day per week, it has almost no effect on their life at all. If somebody reads the Bible 2 or 3 days per week, it's not much, it's negligible. You can see it, but it's negligible effect on their life. On the other hand, when somebody crosses the Rubicon to reading the scriptures at least 4 times a week, what studies show is that that person is 228% more likely to share their faith, 407% more likely to memorize scripture, 59% less likely to view pornography, and at least 30% less likely to struggle with loneliness, depression, or anxiety.
So these numbers mostly correspond to the results of that survey, apart from the part at the end about suffering from loneliness, anxiety, and depression. That's not mentioned anywhere in that report, so that's something that was just added on by whoever came up with these claims. And the account that posted this video says that they got this information from Mark Driscoll, so that wouldn't be a huge surprise there. But there is still a catastrophic flaw in this argument, and that is the very common fallacy of confusing correlation for causation, because it is representing this as a study of the effects of reading the Bible so many days a week, and it is absolutely not that. It is just a survey that observes correlation between certain behaviors and reporting reading the Bible so many days a week. But if you present it as that, then you can't say, if you would like to experience these outcomes, read the Bible more, because that makes it more clear that one is actually not the outcome of the other. They're just correlated somehow. The survey does not study causation, and so they have to frame it as a study of the effects of reading the Bible. So it actually sounds like if you want these outcomes, then you can just read the Bible more. But this would be like somebody standing up and saying, hey, it turns out if you would like to live by the beach, just go to the beach more. Because they did this big study on the effects of going to the beach more, and they found out that people who went to the beach more were more likely to live by the beach. So if you want to live by the beach, just go to the beach more. There's really no difference here.
Here's a big idea. When the word and not the world becomes the majority of your week, your life will start to change.
Here's a bigger idea. The capacity to think critically and Google competently strongly correlates with a lower occurrence of blithely spreading misinformation on the internet. And the fit for this video is my own V-neck data over dogma tee.